Hey, what's up? My name is Ashlyn. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm sharing with you all about hand embroidery. This was a hat I made about 5 or 6 years ago, and my mom has always told me how much she likes it. So for her birthday, I decided to make her one of her own. And today I'm sharing with you how I did this. And honestly, that's some improvement. This was 6 years ago. This is now. I have really improved. I'm so excited to give this to my mom, and I hope she really likes it. She loves hydrangeas, so I definitely made that the focal point of this project. I started off this project by drawing some flowers on my iPad using Procreate. I was mostly focused on drawing a hydrangea, but I also drew some daisies, coneflowers, and some greenery. Then I took the image I drew and put it into Canva so I could print it off on the stick and stitch paper. Stick and stitch is basically like a giant sticker that you can embroider on, and then it washes away with water. After printing, I cut out all of the flowers. I printed a couple sizes of the hydrangea because I wasn't sure what size would look best on the hat. After I cut out all of my elements, I got to work figuring out where I wanted the hydrangea and which hydrangea size I wanted to use. I ended up using the bigger one, and then once I figured out where I wanted it to go, I stuck it on the hat, and then I went around with the other elements that I'd printed off and put them where I thought they would look best. After I got all of the stick and stitch stickers where I wanted them to go, I started working on embroidering the hydrangea petals. It's been 2 weeks since I have worked on this hat. I had the flu, and then I was working on a lot of crochet projects, but I'm gonna start working on this again. I realized I didn't have enough shades of blue, so I got some more shades of blue for the hydrangea, and even like another shade of lavender that's a little bit lighter. So I'm going to do a little bit more work on the hydrangea, but I'm also really bored of working on the hydrangea. So I think I'm gonna do some of the other smaller flowers. I'm going to wind my new spools of thread and then work on it some more. On a really nice sunny day, I decided to head to a coffee shop so that I can finish the hydrangea petals. I knew once I finished them, it would be so much easier to finish the rest of the hat. So I just powered through and sat at that coffee shop until I was done with the hydrangea. I am so close to being done with this hat. I'm very excited about it. This is what the hydrangea looks like. I think I'm gonna do some French knots in the middle of some of the flowers, kind of draw the flower heads together. All I have left to do is some lazy daisy stitches for the daisies, and then I'm gonna do some more French knots and lazy daisy stitches for the cone flowers. For the stems, I've been doing a split stitch, and then those leaves are also lazy daisy stitches. I'm actually really close, and I'm very excited with how it's turning out. I think it looks so good. I can't get over how pretty that looks. That's just like, I can't believe I did that, you know? So I'm very excited to be almost done. I'm gonna try to finish all the stitching tonight and then wash off the water stabilizer. And then hopefully it will dry by the morning and I can do a final look, and I'll wrap it to give to my mom. I have finished 2 daisies right here and right here, and I might do a 3rd daisy in this spot. I think I originally had a 3rd sticker here, but I think it fell off when I was like working on all this stuff. But all I have left to do really is this cone flower. So I'm gonna do that today and then wash off the stabilizer and then wrap it to give to my mom. I did not use a hoop for the daisies because they were so small, but I am definitely gonna try to hoop this cone flower so I can do this a little bit easier, because it's definitely easier when you hoop. Yeah, if you can, you should definitely hoop. The cone flowers. Now I just have to do the stems. After I do the stems, I'm going to go ahead and wash the stabilizer off and then decide if I want to fill in any of the petals and do the French knots after I wash everything off. Very close, almost done. Very excited about how it's turning out. After I washed off the stick and stitch, I let it dry in the sun for about 3 hours, and then I just threw it in the clothes dryer for like 30 minutes, and then it was dry. The hat is officially done. So we have 3 daisies, a beautiful hydrangea, some cone flowers, and some greenery. Hand embroidering is not my favorite thing to do. I think that's probably why it took me so long to finish this project. My mom's birthday was actually over a month ago, but she was okay with me finishing this late. So we're all good. I think it looks so good, and I think my mom is really gonna love it. I am going to go ahead and wrap it and then give it to her.